Now in this lecture we will see what is the equivalence between two regular expressions. We say that two regular expressions are equivalent if their corresponding languages, they represent languages, right, they are same. For example, 0 star and 0 plus epsilon whole star. You see here these two are different regular expressions but they represent the same language, correct? So that's why we say that these two are equivalent. With respect to that equivalence, so we will see some formulas which are equivalent. Fine. So these are all very useful formulas which are going to help you in simplifying the regular expressions. That's the purpose of learning these formulas. The first one, alpha plus beta plus gamma, where plus is applied between alpha beta first. Here alpha plus beta plus gamma, where plus is applied between beta comma gamma first. Then they are equivalent. That means they represent the same language. So we remember them first of all, and it is easy to prove why this is correct, and I do only for one. In the same way you can do it for everything. Now alpha plus beta is equivalent to beta plus alpha. Commutative property holds good. Alpha plus mt represents same as alpha. Alpha plus alpha represents same as alpha. Alpha beta gamma equal to alpha beta gamma, where here beta gamma applied first, here alpha beta applied first. That means concatenation applied between alpha beta here and concatenation first applied between beta gamma there. So still they are equivalent. Epsilon dot alpha is equivalent to alpha dot epsilon. See, it looks obvious for you, but actually you don't know anything about regular expressions. Why these formulas are working for regular expressions? You know that they work for sets, right? But regular expressions are not sets. They represent sets. It doesn't mean that all the set properties should hold good, right? But actually they hold good. The reason we are going to prove one, and we will see that. So at this moment you will be remembering alpha plus beta dot gamma equal to alpha gamma plus beta gamma. You remember it. Now mt, that means phi regular expression, dot alpha equal to alpha dot phi, that is equivalent to phi. Now epsilon plus alpha star equivalent to alpha star. Everything we can prove, you remember, that's it. Mt plus alpha star alpha, sorry, it is epsilon, right? Yeah, epsilon plus alpha star alpha is equal to alpha star. Beta plus alpha gamma less than or equal to gamma if alpha star beta less than or equal to gamma. First of all, I define what is less than or equal to. Okay, so less than or equal to defined, it's a relation between two regular expressions, and it is defined like this: alpha less than or equal to beta if language represented by alpha is subset or equal to language represented by beta. It is easy to understand, correct? For example, 0 star and 0 star 1 star. You see, 0 star less than or equal to 0 star 1 star. What is the definition? What is language of 0 star? We have to understand it. And what is language of 0 star 1 star? You know it, right? Now the claim is language of 0 star is subset or equal to language of 0 star 1 star. Yes or no? Yes. So that's why we say 0 star less than or equal to 0 star 1 star. This is a symbol for the relation. Okay. Now, of course, I'm extending the definition. So this is equivalent to saying language of alpha plus beta equal to language of beta. You remember, whenever two sets A comma B are such a way that A is subset are equal to B, then that is equivalent to saying A plus B is equal to B. Okay, so both are same. So that's why I am writing here language of alpha plus beta equal to language of beta. Now, so next step is easy to understand. That is a definition of the equivalence. When language represented by alpha plus beta expression and beta expression are same, they represent the same, then corresponding regular expressions are equivalent. That is the definition of equivalence, right? Now, these are the things you have to remember. Now, with respect to less than or equal to, now what is this 12th formula? We will see beta, a regular expression, plus alpha gamma. If it is less than or equal to gamma, that means language of beta plus alpha gamma subset are equal to language of gamma. Then we say that alpha star beta is also less than or equal to gamma. So you remember it. I will tell you how to apply it. Like, what is the real meaning of it, I will explain you later, but remember it. Same way, whenever you have beta plus gamma alpha less than or equal to gamma, then we can say that beta alpha star less than or equal to gamma. Let us take an example and understand what does it mean. Now beta plus alpha gamma less than or equal to gamma, then alpha star beta less than or equal to gamma. So this statement we are not proving, but we are just understanding it with example. So when beta equal to epsilon and alpha is, let's say, 0, gamma is 0 star, then it satisfies this condition. You see, epsilon plus alpha 0, and gamma 0 star, which is less than or equal to gamma 0 star. You see, you know that already epsilon plus 0 0 star is equivalent to 0 star, right? So that's why whenever I have an equivalent expression, I can replace the current expression with the equivalent expression. Okay. So 0 star, so meaning will not be changed. 0 star less than or equal to 0 star, true. Then according to this statement, alpha star beta, what is alpha here? 0. 0 star beta dot epsilon is also less than or equal to gamma. What is gamma here? 0 star. So 0 star dot epsilon 0 star, 0 star less than or equal to 0 star. Yes, so we are just validating this formula, but we are not proving it. Okay, so let's take beta plus gamma alpha less than or equal to gamma. In the same way, it is, if this beta plus gamma alpha less than or equal to gamma, then beta star alpha is less than or equal to gamma. So you remember these things so that we can use them in simplifications. Now we'll prove why alpha dot beta plus gamma equal to alpha beta plus alpha gamma. In the same way, you try everything. Fine. So this is difficult. Don't try 12 comma 13, but all other things you can prove. So let me start with alpha, LHS alpha beta plus gamma. Why it is equivalent to alpha beta plus alpha gamma. See, always I start with fundamentals. So first you should know the definition of equivalence. So that is the starting point. When two regular expressions are equivalent, their corresponding languages are equal, right? So let me write that. That means language of alpha of beta plus gamma is equal to language of alpha beta plus alpha gamma. So that is a definition. Now, according to sets, language of alpha dot beta plus gamma, you know this, right? Our language of E1 dot E2, where E1 comma E2 are regular expressions, then equal to language of E1 dot language of E2. That is the way it is defined. So that's why I can write language of alpha dot language of beta plus gamma. So that is equal to language of, one more thing, language of E1 plus E2 is what? How it is defined? So language of E1 plus E2 is nothing but language of E1 union language of E2. That's the definition of E1 plus E2. So that's why I write here language of alpha beta union language of alpha gamma, right? Now again same story, language of beta plus gamma is defined as language of beta union language of gamma. So finally we have language of alpha dot language of beta union language of gamma. So if I simplify it according to set theory, this is A dot B union C is nothing but A dot B language of alpha dot language of beta union language of alpha dot language of gamma. Okay. Now RHS language of alpha beta union language of alpha gamma. You know that language of alpha dot language of alpha beta is nothing but language of alpha beta union language of alpha gamma is equivalent to language of alpha gamma. So that's it. You see now LHS equal to RHS. That means these two expressions are equivalent. In the same way you can try all other things.